Alright, you guys, here is a full video using Blue Jericho, Trader Meli, Magelda, and Red Matrona on the bird. All three stages. For the artifact set, I have the healing set when you take damage, and then the new bird card that I luckily got, and the Escanor card. These are my two cards that give the most combat class. For gear, got attack crit on Meli, attack crit on Jerry, attack crit on Magelda, and HP defense on Matrona. Now, I did take off Magelda Holy Relic. I wanted to keep it without it just so I can show you guys it's capable without a relic. But Blue Jerry's really good for staging 1 and 2 in my opinion. 3 not so much. But let's just hop in here with this opening play. Now, this next turn here, I'll show you Blue Jerry's passive and why she's really good for the bird. At least stage 1 and 2, that is. Not a single crit on any of those hits. That's unfortunate. But, yeah, we'll go in here. Now, one thing is, she's not exactly... I guess if you built her with HP defense UR gear, she'd probably be really good. I don't know about stage 3 still, but she'd be better. But her passive here is every time an ally's critical strike occurs on an enemy, it increases everyone's crit chance by 5%, up to 10 times. Then she has this explode card. It will work on stage 1 and 2, just not 3. So we're going to heal here, build up a little crit chance, and then hopefully crit. I said you always want to use 2 single targets every turn, build up that melee passive, and, well, we got a crit there at least. But once you get full passive with her, you'll see you definitely crit a whole lot more, and it makes melee pop off. That's the thing, but the thing is about running her is they're in the last phase of stage 1 and then all of stage 3, Meli is your only damage dealer. So if you don't draw his cards, you're in just a little bit of bad shape. So we're going to go with this. Got 1 crit there. Another crit here. So we're building up the passive. And we got Jerry ult. Mine's 1 out of 6. I never fed her dupes. So it's not going to do too much damage, so I'm going to use those cards before I ult with her because I don't want to get another one of her ults. It's taking up space in my hand, and they don't really do damage. So, there we go. Building up some crit chance, and the ult doesn't crit. Bad luck, because I believe it does sever damage. Or, whatever it is that gives you double crit damage. I can't remember the effect. But, yeah. She's a fun little unit. So let's see, right here. Actually, I don't want to do that. I'd like to save those. So I'm going to move. See, we've got 5 stacks. So I'm going to do this here. Here's 6, 7, and 8. So that's what? 40% extra crit damage, or crit chance. That's pretty good. As you can see, now we have quite a bit of melee damage reduction. He just can't hurt us here. So, I believe I'm going to heal here. Get a little bit of Magelda passive going. Move this melee card to get his ult. And then ult with Matrona. I'm just going to get rid of this Matrona card. Probably should have used the Matrona card first, then used her ult, but it's okay. I think we're at full melee damage reduction anyways. It's not like it matters too much. So, getting good luck on the heals. So phase 3, I'll try to kill it as fast as possible. So I'm just going to do this here and then ult. And that should be full passive. So Meli's ult, it can't crit, but it'll still do a lot of damage. Now, those 2 Meli AoEs, they should definitely crit and do a whole lot of damage. I'm just going to heal up with Magilda here. I believe I might just use Magilda's ult. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, so we got quite a few buffs on everyone. Magilda's ult should hit pretty good. Yeah, decent. She's only 3 out of 6 or 2 out of 6. If I'd known how good she would have been, I probably would have 6-6'd her. But I completely underestimated her. And I did not foresee her getting a Holy Relic so soon either. But, anyways. Here we go. Meli's crit chance. Oh, wow. So, as you can see, it really makes Meli pop off. And those crits really help. Like, these level 1 attack cards, if you don't crit, they don't do any damage. So, as you can see, we've crit every hit so far. So, yeah. Blue Jerry passive is very OP for this. Like I said, if you're looking to quick run stage 1 and 2, I have to say it's pretty hard not to recommend Blue Jerry. I can beat it quicker with Blue Jerry than I can with the one Escanor, Cusack, or Brynhilde. So, yeah, I would definitely suggest running her. I'm just going to heal up here, get everybody at full health going in the next phase, and then finish them off. Probably went a little overheal on the heals, but better play it safe than sorry. There you go, there's phase stage 1 beat. Let's hop right into stage 2. Now stage 2, we're starting at full health. I'm going to do a little bit different of a play here. And just go all in with the Jericho cards, because they are not going to crit most likely. Oh, never mind. We did get one. Okay, that was lucky. Got good card draw for Meli. That'll be useful in the next few phases. Got plenty of Magilda heals. Very good luck here. So, we are going to heal. I'm going to use the Magilda card, the Jerry card, and then I believe the AoE. I always like, on phase 2, I like to save all the Meli single targets for phase 2. And just finish phase 2 off in the very first turn. I believe that's the easiest way to do it. Now, it's good card draw, but I don't like the way they went. I'd rather not have that Meli single target merge into a level 3. So I'm probably going to move them around a little where that doesn't happen. And the question is, can that single target Matrona card and that Meli AoE kill? Probably would have made more sense to heal first, but have one more little attack buff for Matrona, but it's okay. Meli did the job. Now we should get one more buff here from Magilda. Yep. So, here. Actually not going to use that buff card, I don't believe. I was going to try to kill in phase 1, or first turn. That's what I normally try to do, but I wasn't confident that I could. So I'm just going to do this right here and just trigger trigger his passive one time. Alright, now we have everything we need here to finish him off. I'm going to heal one more time. I'm going to melee ult. I'm going to try to kill him with this here. This should do enough damage to revive him, then kill him. Maybe I should have used them in a different order. Maybe should have used Matrona's ult. Yeah, I should have. But it's okay. We'll just finish him off next turn. That's one more stack of damage reduction we got. And another Magilda buff, most likely. So. Meli's ult's always very deceiving. I always think it's going to do more damage than it does. But I'm going to get rid of all these cards here. They're not going to do us too much good in the next phase. There we go. Moving on to phase 3. Now, I do believe we have everything we need to kill phase 3 in 2 turns here. Maybe 1 turn. Let's see. I'm going to heal, get 1 more damage reduction, and just do this play here. I wasn't confident that we could kill, so we're just going to stall him out, because he does heal back if you don't get him below a certain amount. Or I can't remember the exact amount for how low you need to get him before he doesn't heal. I believe it's 3/4. But, yeah. I always try to just kill him in 1 turn. Only thing about waiting is you do get that annoying recovery disable debuff. But this here should do the job. Yeah. Perfect. Magilda has quite a few buffs, so that should do good damage. It does. There we go. That should give us full Jerry passive as well. So for phase 4, if we draw another melee card, which we didn't, we could probably kill in 1 turn. But we're going to use both the melee cards now. We're going to use both the Jerry cards, I believe. Just get them out of the way. As you can see, Meli's critting on every hit now. Very good damage. Jerry, not so good damage, but every little bit helps. Okay, that should finish the job right there. That's a bit unfortunate we didn't have a heal, so we're going to be going into phase 3 with a little bit lower than full health. But there you go, you guys. This should end it right here. Oh, yeah. And Magilda for the kill. Alright. Moving on to phase 3, or stage 3. We're going in. Health's not too low, so that's not too bad. I believe we will heal up on turn 1. Use both the Jerry cards and taunt. One nice thing about being able to heal on turn 1 and get to full health is getting that Magilda passive buff. Makes Matrona just a little bit more tanky, because this boss does hit pretty hard on stage 3. There you go, there's the blockade, blocking level 2s and 3s. Does decent damage, not too bad. Did draw another Magilda heal, so we will be able to get another stack of her passive, so that's nice. Use this here, and I believe I'm going to use this other one too. Just go ahead and get full melee passive. Hopefully draw some melee cards next turn and do some damage. Also, building a little bit of Jerry passive, that's nice. No Meli single targets, that's a bit unfortunate. There's the Ruin and the Ult, but we tanked it pretty well. And we will heal up a little bit from Matrona passive and Magilda's Rejuvenate. So here I'm gonna use both of the Magilda cards, get her ult, use the Matrona card just to waste it, and then this AoE. Hopefully next turn, if we can just draw one Meli single target between that and Magilda's ult, we should be able to kill. Because you don't want to mess around on this stage too long, because he hits very hard. I like to try to have it finished by this turn that I was just on, but as you can see, that's not happening. Just having bad luck drawing Meli cards. But we'll go ahead and get him chipped down here low. I don't believe we'll have enough to kill. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and taunt just to be safe. Use the Meli cards. $109, not too bad. Alright, he's down here to where we should be able to kill him next turn. Yeah, we will. See, this is the problem with Blue Jerry, is it's nice to have another person that can deal damage other than Meli, just in case you don't draw his cards. But as you can see, it's still working. It's still viable. I just don't think it's the best option for stage 3. But here we go. Matrona ult doing no damage. Magilda's level 2. 67, not too bad. And Meli will finish him off. 215k. Alright. So, we did draw a heal, so that's very good. I believe I'm going to use both the Meli cards here. No. Yeah. Just to make space. That'll get everybody close to full health. This here ought to take a decent little chunk out of them. Yeah. And the AoE doesn't hit as hard. Not too bad. Alright, we've got Meli ult and 2 AoEs. I think we can kill him here. Well, maybe not without that level 3 Matrona card. Yeah, we should be able to kill here. So I'm going to Meli ult, use the 2 AoEs, and I believe I'm going to use this level 2 Matrona. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do the job. So there's phase 2. Now, Meli will get dissolved now because I attacked him below half health. Now, phase 3, you want to try to kill it before, 3 or 4 turns. He'll start to block buff skills and block debuff skills. It's debuff skills first on turn 3, then buff skills on turn 4. Then he attack skills, then he ult skills on 4 and 5, or 5 and 6. So you have to get him killed before then, because that is a permanent debuff he puts on you. But as you can see, with our card draw, it's not working out so well. But there we go, we did get 2 Meli cards. Now that won't be enough to kill, but we'll put a good chunk in him, and hopefully finish him on the next turn. There's the first one, stance disable, no big deal. Use both the Meli cards just to get, and then the Magilda card just to get her ult. Matrona doing 15k, not very good. Here comes Meli, 272, not bad at all. Alright, I'd like to think that we can kill here. We can. We got heal, we got buff removal, Meli single target, and gold ult. That should be more than enough. There's the debuff disable. Now this is one problem with Jerry, is all of her cards are debuffs. It's very hard to kill this boss. It's very hard to kill this boss before that debuff turn. So now Jerry's cards are useless for the rest of the match, but that's okay. Sadly, we did get her ult. It's not going to do much of anything, but we did draw a level 2 Meli card, which will also give us his ult, so that's nice. One nice thing is the way these cards went, they all merged together, so we can just start to get them out of the way. 32k from Jerry ult, no crit, that's unfortunate. Meli doing good damage, 337k. Gelda with 48. And I believe we got the revive passive, the half health one. So that's not too bad. Should be able to kill him this turn. Get the revive out of the way. Believe I actually... That should kill. The ult and single target should kill. Or maybe I messed up here. Oh, a little short. I should have used the Magilda card first, then the AoE for Meli. It was a misplay on my part, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. We drew everything we needed here. Now, he does have evasion from attacks, normal attacks with that buff he puts up, but we do have a Matrona debuff, or buff removal, so we're all good. As long as he doesn't kill her, and he doesn't. So we'll remove that buff, attack with Meli, and this will end it here. Like I said, Jerry's really awesome support for Meli. Essentially on stage 3, that's all she is. Sadly, she just doesn't do any damage. And she takes a lot of damage as well. So you do have to have UR gear for her, but